you're not going to be able to, showcase what you're able to do until these big events here. So if there are a lot of these people that, have never been to a major before, I don't have the means to travel.
Very true, very true.
Because when it comes
Sora?
to... Yeah.
Sora?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, so
Sora results?
let me tell you. Yeah, Sora stats, you better be watching this right now. I'm a Sora main, so don't hate me, all right?
No. I actually think Sora is so this is how I feel about Sora.
Okay,
Sora is not a bad character.
Thank
I feel Sora is a good character. Cool. But normally when we see Sora being brought out in tournament, it is a last-ditch effort.
Yep.
Like, oh, my character is getting their butt kicked in a matchup that sucks. So I'm going to go Sora, even though Sora probably does not do well in this matchup, or this person that I'm playing against just normally has my number anyway.
For sure, and it can work because, I mean, a lot of people don't have experience against Sora. I mean, he's very, very wonky character to fight against, and you really, there's a lot of knowledge checks that go through a Sora game, to be honest with you. We'll have to see if naitosharp is ready and willing to be able to be flexible, take some of that on the chin, and move on.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
There. See?
All right, that's so far so good, and is going to get caught by that dash attack. Really, really good move, but I mean, we are going to be able to be as elusive as possible for Sora.
And I think what's even more surprising, as we talk about how rare it is to see a Sora, we are looking at a Zero Suit Samus, a character that we thought was extinct after it. Looks like Mars has kind of, tossed the character by the side and he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna rock with the Joker.
That's true, that's true. I mean, a lot of people, he's been saying for a long time that ZSS sucks. Whether you believe that or not is up to speculation. But, I mean, we do know that this character does have some strong representatives elsewhere, but naitosharp, this is only one of his characters, and it's the one that I think he became really well known for.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, so Ferris. He's sitting at 88%, but as Zero Suit Samus, I mean, that's not a percent you're too comfortable sitting at, just because Zero Suit Samus is a very light character.
Right.
But, ooh, okay, yeah.
And that was really interesting. I find it funny that naitosharp went really all in as soon as the Blizzaga was expended, right? Like, really felt more confident to go in because, yeah, the Blizzaga can actually be a death sentence. If you're like up 100 plus, up smash will kill, up B will kill. There are certain things that you got to be careful of, but he felt that confidence because he saw it being used and then went too far, overextended.
That's a very scary thing, especially to do versus Sora, because, I mean, if Sora's off stage, you're making it back.
Yeah,
Woo!
exactly.
As we saw like that, and it's really scary as a Zero Suit Samus. Well, I won't say scary.
Nice.
Woo, up there killing, it's probably very frustrating because Zero Suit Samus is known for having great mobility, able to go off stage and get kills and things of that sort.
Exactly.
But, when you're going against Sora, the character's like, I don't care, I'm making it back to the stage no matter what.
Right.
It kind of takes away one of your ways to kill.
That's so true. And here's what really makes, again with the overextension, naitosharp is really only doing it to himself. Sultan's not really getting these stocks.
So I was like, we take those.
We definitely are going to take those as much as we can because we're trying to reverse the edge guard as much as possible. If you're a Sora player, you're just trying to say, okay, if you're going to come off stage against me, I'll definitely make sure you stay there.
All right, Sultan coming back to the stage.
Yep, good angles.
It's very hard to, even ledge trap Sora sometimes because of that. Like, he's going to hit you through the stage.
Yes.
Things that get frustrating.
Yeah, very few characters can actually do it effectively, and those are usually his worst matchups. But right now, I think this is a bit of a chaotic even. This is still really good, though, for naitosharp. He's going to get one of those big up smashes. And what's interesting is that those committal moves like up smash, like the grab, anything where the wiggle whip is involved, you're going to have a lot of whiff punish opportunities. Sora doesn't have the speed that is really necessary to get those punishes, especially at that range where you are whiffing. You can't close the gap enough to get your punishes. So that's going to be a challenge here for Sultan, and I think naitosharp is benefiting hard from it right now.
And then naitosharp, as I tell people all the time, are you really playing Zero Suit Samus if you didn't SD at least once in a set?
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Certainly not. Only the mains SD. If you're a secondary ZSS, you don't SD. He's going Joker now. Okay, cool. So we're going to have to switch up regardless. Obviously, naitosharp pulling out every trick in the toolbox, and Sora. I think this is definitely a much more difficult one just because Joker kind of jumps on this character.
All right, says, you know what? I don't want to deal around with any of this silliness here.
Yep.
But then, also maybe on the Sultan side, maybe people like going against Joker a little bit more. A character that, isn't blessed with as many movement options as Zero Suit Samus.
True, but it doesn't matter if he's not moving away from you because he's ready to scrap in your face.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the challenge here because Sora has a disjoint. Joker actually does have a little bit of that too, and in the right ways can be very devastating. The anti-airs are killer with Joker.
All right, back to the stage. Ooh, okay. Nice little mix up there.
Yeah.
Sultan using the Thunder, trying to give himself some space to come back to the stage.
Okay, gonna get a drag down, and that's the down smash. It is just bread and butter at this point. naitosharp, it's muscle memory, if anything.
Oh yeah, drag down. Oh gosh, look at this. Poor boy.
Yeah, and Sora being as floaty as he is, I mean, he's light and he's floaty, which, I mean, it gives him a little bit more flexibility, but not much.
Okay. Joker off stage. Sadly,
Ooh.
oh gosh, knocks him right into the stage, but he is going to make it back here.
Yeah, Arsene starting to trail off a little bit, is going to be able to get some more damage on that. That means Arsene is going to be going away, but not snapping to ledge means that a little falling back air is going to hit you.
Oh gosh, the drag downs.
It's so quick with it. naitosharp over and over again. This up air is absolutely the MVP move.
It's not too often we get to watch Joker gameplay, obviously, because it just seems like a lot of the Joker matches like kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
As you see here, just reminded this character still got the sauce.
I think he's going to see a resurgence, definitely. And we are going to get that nice little narrative forward smash. That is yeah, that's a move. That's a little trick of the tool. I don't know. It's true. It's true, by the way.
He needs it.
He needs it.
He definitely does.
I can't even deny that is a little bit criminal, but that's what we pay $5 for, right?
Hey, we're getting our money's worth out here.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Back air's gonna get him off stage. Sora, of course, gonna make it back to the stage, taking his time. Go to the ledge trump, but just a little too late there. We're gonna get a drag down, down smash once again. And we have Sultan sitting on the last stock of his winner side.
Okay, a little bit of like the poking on shield. Not often that you see a lot of Soras really go for like the Nair or Fair 3 on shield, but hey, I respect it.
Okay. Sora once again trying to make it back down to the ground. Trade good in the favor of Joker.
Uh-oh. Now we're starting to punish these up Bs as well, which is really good. Obviously, Sultan's trying to get a little bit desperate. Maybe a Hail Mary play here or there, but yeah, the ledge planking is just not working. It's not working like it was against the ZSS.
Nice. Okay. Oh, the fireball just barely missing there.
Yeah, good tech chase opportunity, and also if he hadn't teched, it could have locked, but.
All right, Sultan making it back to the stage once again. Normal get up into a roll. I respect it.
I think it's really smart that he's actually going underneath the stage to avoid the down gun while he's up being. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very smart.
Like, even if you're not afraid of dying, like, that's just extra percentage you don't want to take.
Right. Oh.
Ooh, wow.
That's the one time I've ever seen Sora get edge guarded.
To the stage?
I don't know what happened. Clearly it was a bug, not a feature. I don't know.
What world are we living in?
Something else. This is the timeline 2022. We've entered into a different, darker timeline. But that means that naitosharp is going to be taking that with a 2-0 over Sultan. Good stuff to him, playing two different characters at that. Obviously, keeping everything fresh, everything on the fly, man.
That was one of those, like, you know what? I may have gotten the dub there with the Zero Suit Samus, but I wasn't a fan of how it went down. I think it's just one of those things where I don't feel like I can abuse my opponent off stage. One of the things that Zero Suit Samus is good for. So I will go ahead and pick Joker, a character where, I mean, I'm gonna bring you onto the stage. There were multiple times you saw him use the up special and just reels him in.
Exactly.
Like, combo time.
Exactly. Like, I'm serious. Like, you have the ground-to-air supremacy when you are Joker, and that is a huge issue for Sora in any of those matchups. But that is definitely a strong matchup for Joker, a bad one for Sora. And the first game it went to last stock, so the ZSS clearly you weren't feeling as confident on that, so you go for something that you can sweep a little harder with, right?
Most definitely.
Oh, okay. That means we're going to go to a quick break, but we're still going to be here after that, so please stick around. There's still more Smash Ultimate pools and singles to go, so stay tuned.